Hello people, my name is Sn0wF0x and today we are going to take a look at Pentersterlabs.com. I was gifted, or not gifted, I had just won a voucher about 1 month. And let's just see what this is all about. The very first thing you will going to see at Pentersterlabs is that, oh, my face is not really in the camera. This is exactly how most of my video starts. So the very first thing you see here is this. This is the dashboard of Pentersterlabs, and to be honest, I like it. It's wonderful. It's, well, in normal case it's bright, but I activated the dark mode because I completely can't understand how people use light mode and things. So the very first thing you will notice is the progress. Pentersterlabs is more or less to learn more about CTF, about cybersecurity. And you have here a little bit of progress bar that you can take. I highly doubt that you can solve all of this in 1 month, but let's see how far we can go. So I already solved introduction. In a difference in like hack the box or try hack me, we don't need a separate open VPN file as it seems. At least I haven't needed such things up to now. So I am here at the Unix course. As you might know, or as you I hope know, is the very first thing you need to learn to be able to do CTF is learn Unix. There is no way around it. You will need to learn it. And as you might see here, we have different various and very different things here that we can actually archive. Let me quickly just change something. So. And yeah, we have in this Unix section like 34 different exercises that we can do. To be honest, this is not my first attempt to do this video, but the last attempt I was very sleepy and I really didn't saw how to solve the challenges, and it was quite cringe for my opinion because I really didn't saw how to do this. What I can recommend you is I need to pause something quick. Let me see. What I really want to recommend to you is something like doing this. Here we have my notes file. It's a file where I go to take note about what I just learned in the lesson. The lessons with Pentersterlabs are quite short, but effective. And okay, this is my version in German because I'm native German, but I think you should do this. Because Pentersterlabs really teaches you stuff, and it should be able to teach you some new stuff. So let's just start a lesson with this. It takes a bit because my Wi-Fi is not that good, but yeah. So we have this here. It's Unix lesson 06. This exercise is one of our challenges to help you learn more about Unix Linux. You will need to know this. There's no way around it. Logging in this challenge, you can log in using the username Pentersterlabs and the password Pentersterlabs. The challenge, in the previous challenge we checked the bash RC and found an alias that contained the key. In this challenge, the key is defined in the environment variable using the export command. This will allow the user to type ptlab key instead of the key every time they need to use the key. So this is the one where I got stuck, to be honest, because I was very, very sleepy. And I think about doing it right now, but let's firstly do something where I can actually show you how this works. Let's just, what am I doing here? Let's just start with Unix 1, because this is where you will start if you start the Unix path. The introduction I will skip here because yeah. Let's see. We have here Unix 1. Let's just start it and see what happens. So you have here now Unix 1 and can choose between the lab info, video, this is a video right up to the challenge, next challenge in dispatch, and the instances. The instances you will need to actually do the exercise. Logging in this challenge you can log in the username Pentersterlabs and the password Pentersterlabs. In this challenge, the key is in the home directory of another user. To get into that directory, you can use the cd command. You can go up one directory using cd plus exactly. The very first thing I think about is C++. Congratulations. No, I mean cd ... and then you can simply choose the directory you want to go in. But without further ado, let's just deploy it. This takes a few seconds. In my case, I already solved it. But still, you can access this exercise using the following URL. To be honest, the first time I tried this, I had a hard time finding this out, because I was used to get into TryHackMe, where you use a separate IP, and to hack the box, where I still don't know up to this date how to use it, because my proxy didn't seem to be working fine. So let's just start it. And then you come here. This might take a few seconds. That highly depends on your internet connection or internet speed. But yeah, let's just wait a few seconds to fire it up. I have quite weak internet today, so this might take a bit. Excuse me if you're hearing the sounds from behind. Either a fireworker truck or what's the English word for this? I have no idea. So now we have this. This is a login, and in the text we could read that it wants us to log in as Pentersterlab and Pentersterlab. If you forget it, you can clearly go to course, and then you see this. And there you see username Pentersterlab and password Pentersterlab. And you want this. Pentersterlab. Then we are going to open the connection. And then we have this, which quietly looks like an SSH login. So, what do we have here? So what does the challenge want from us? It wants from us that we use cd ... to log what we can find. We are now in the home directory where the users that are currently on the machine are listed. So it wants us to go to victim. And there we have the key.txt that we can now technically... I don't think they mind if I do this, just to show. So instead of getting a real flag like TryHackMe or Hack the Box, you get this here. This, I would say, hash. What you will firstly see is that you can't just use the right click and copy it. But in the difference of a real Unix system, you can use Ctrl+C, and then you see the scissor icon. And then you can actually go here and put it in here. I already solved it, so no meaning in doing this. So if you really solved it, then you can click on next challenge in this batch, and then you will go to the next challenge immediately. This is good as far as I think. So the next thing that is quite different is when you go to TryHackMe, for example, it might happen that you have several boxes opened and don't really remember what you did. Here this really can't happen in this way, because if we are now going to another challenge, then we will have a list of open boxes and can immediately kill them. I really think this is helpful, because I completely forgot from time to time what I did. So, but one thing I will show you before I show you this is the video function. If you click on the video function, you will get to this here, where it shows you in write-up. I won't click it now because we just did this, but this is something new, something that I like. TryHackMe does it in a similar way, but with mostly YouTube videos and text write-ups. But I think both ways are okay, in my opinion. So let's say next challenge. Reminder, we still have the instance running. So we click here, and in normally cases, in this case it doesn't do. Okay, that's strange. Normally cases it should show it. No, it doesn't seem it what box it is. This is the effect that happens when you show something and it doesn't work. So in later rooms I had like 3 to 4 of these instances running. So let's destroy it, and yeah. That's because I'm installing Unix 6. Doesn't matter. Good. Yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. Pentersterlabs is something that I really enjoy, to be honest. It's quite interesting. Good. If you don't have a voucher, you will have to pay for it, but I think it's worth it. What I can definitely think of is to look if or if not it uses something good to be paid. Let's see, I want to order Pro. With PayPal, this is something that I admire. For example, if I go to TryHackMe, I don't know if they use PayPal right now, but I'm quite interested in finding out. Let's see. This is no hate to TryHackMe, don't get me wrong. I just want to say what kind of options I have to buy something from there. Because for my thing, I live in Germany, I don't have a credit card, so it might get complicated to actually buy something on a platform like this. But for TryHackMe, I have TryHackMe VIP, but I didn't bought it. Someone gifted to me. At this rate, huge thank you to my donator, who gives me the access to this content. I guess his name was Borowski? Edwin Borowski? Yeah. So let's say I want to buy a voucher. I'm a bit confused right now. I guess it's here somewhere. That's right, I can't buy it because I have premium activated, it seems. Thought I can't buy vouchers. Here, buy a voucher. I was in the wrong directory. So, and then I can definitely go in here and buy with credit and debit card. Problem is I don't have one. That just shows something. No, but I thought I would have. Okay. So that's it for this video, today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. See you on the next time.